you just gotta have a feel that I got it, and then just pray when I get home that it's there. And then sometimes, I definitely get a lot of surprises that, I take the shot, and then you get home and you open it up, and there's more to it than what I thought was in the...
Hey guys, welcome back to Groe Photography, and welcome back to another great year of street photography here at Groe Photography. I'm Carmine Groe, and I'm here to bring you an interesting interview today with a friend of mine, a guy I met this past summer shooting on the street. His name is Mark Dempster. I think you're really going to enjoy the interview. We're going to talk a little bit about his shooting style and some of the things that got him involved in photography and why he loves to shoot street. So I hope it'll be interesting for you guys, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him. He's about to show up here. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the interview with Mark Dempster.
When I moved to the city, I was always taking pictures of graffiti. I've always been into graffiti with my cell phone for years. I loved it. I just loved the colors, everything about it. Then around 3 years ago, my wife bought me a DSLR, and then I really been hooked ever since. It's kind of how I started. Yeah, it was a big learning curve for me. I had no idea about lenses. I had no idea that you had to get Lightroom and post-processing your images. I just thought you get the camera, take the shot, that's it. The Nikon D750, and I got 85 1.8 the G lens.
Oh, that's cool. That's a great lens. So why have you decided to shoot with the 85 today?
Well, I only have two lenses. I got the 24 to 70 Tamron, which I do like, and then the 85. I like the focal length for street photography. I find that when I got this, that my success rate it's been pretty good for shots. So.
And you know what? The 85 is typically known for as a portrait lens.
That's right. Yeah.
You find you're shooting a lot more. Actually, I noticed from your Instagram feed that you're doing a lot more, like going tight in on people, right? On portraits. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and engage with people and ask them for their pictures and stuff, which is like I'm not a very social person at all. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and engage with people and get a bit of a story behind them instead of just snapshotting and then leaving the scene, right? So those are good too, candid shots. Like I really enjoy that, but I'm also trying to get a story from people and stuff. So
you're very prolific. I mean, I see your Instagram. I follow you on Instagram, and you're shooting a lot and you're posting a lot. So you're obviously spending a lot of time out there on the street. What is it about the street that is so intriguing for you?
I like the people, I like the colors, I like how busy it is, there's so much going on, and I'm just trying to capture everyday moments, trying to, freeze the time, and I really just enjoy it. I like the busyness of it.
A living as a photographer, right? You are a paramedic, right?
That's right.
So you do this amazing job of serving the city of Toronto as a paramedic.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that and how you actually, I know you sometimes work really long hours, is that right?
That's right. I've been doing it for maybe around 12 years. We do shift work, 12-hour shifts, nights, days, afternoons, so it's busy.
What I find really cool about that is you're still able to get out, it seems like every day, and do some shooting. So how do you find time to do any shooting when you're working 12-hour shifts?
I made a point to a lot of family stuff. Anytime I leave the house, I always have my camera. Anytime, even if I go to the store or not. And a lot of times I don't even take a picture, but at least I have it. Just if I see something, I can grab the shot. So a lot of the times people think that I'm out on my own or whatever, but it's with my family. I have a 2-month-old son at home, and I'm pushing the stroller with my camera to take him for a walk. So just whatever I can do. I'll tell you my success rate, like there's days where I set aside where I'm gonna go out and shoot. A lot of times I get better shots with just grabbing my camera and going for a walk with my family. It's just, I don't know, for whatever reason, I just get better shots with not even thinking about it, and just instead of unplanned stuff.
I'm noticing lately you've been shooting a lot of people, which, I mean, big thumbs up. Really, really great work. show some of that. Some really gritty stuff, which I really love, high contrast stuff. But I think the stuff that I initially saw of yours was a lot of urban, sort of city, very wide angle shooting, architectural type stuff, and even at night.
The nighttime brings different people out. The city changes totally at night, right? It's just I think it's just different. And just the lights, the colors. Still trying to figure out my style and figure out what I like, and because I'm so new, I like it all, right? And so I'm still trying to figure it out.
What I really liked about it is sort of the color too. You're using this, you're treating the images, and they don't just look like what you might see with your eye. You're adding either cooler tones or
right.
kind of warmer tones. So do you have a specific tool you use? Like, what do you use? Lightroom?
I use Lightroom. I'm starting to learn Photoshop, but it's a bit of a challenge. But I use Lightroom right now. And I do have some presets that I use as a starting point, and then sometimes I just wing it. Just go with it.
What do you look for in a good street photograph?
Where's the light coming from, the direction of light? What type of light is it? I look for shadows, reflections. I look for patterns, lines. Like, I'm trying to go through all this stuff in my head, and then interesting people, colors. So I guess all that in one makes a good shot. Yeah. This one was on Yonge Street. I just grabbed my camera one night, was going to shoot, and I saw this guy coming out of a cigar store. Wanted to get some candid shots of him, so I kind of hustled up to the next block, and I wanted to turn around and grab a shot and keep going. I turned around and he's right in front of my face, so I'm like, okay. So then I hustle up to the next block, turn around, and he's right there in front of my face again. So I'm like, what's going on here? So then finally I just get out of my comfort zone. He said, hey man, I love your look. Can I just take your picture? He was totally down with it. I took about 15 or 20 pictures. I was able to pose him a couple different times, and this was my favorite picture that I got. And this is one of them here. It's in Detroit. I've been to Detroit a few times, but this one was pretty cool. I love the shot. But me and my buddy, we jumped in my car 2 in the morning. I think I slept a little bit. He finished a night shift or a long shift with no sleep. We drove to Detroit, and this is actually at the Fisher Auto Plant. It's an abandoned car factory. We got in, and it's like 6 in the morning, and we're high on energy and just a little bit nervous and stuff. And we got a bunch of really good shots. And this is one of my favorite ones.